Officials in California have revealed that the Thomas Fire, which has burned down about 273,400 acres of land so far, has become California's largest wildfire in recorded history. Officials have announced that Thomas Fire has torn through Ventura and Santa Barbara counties in recent weeks, burning 273,400 acres of land, including forests and buildings, in Southern California. This makes it 154 acres larger than the deadly Cedar Fire in San Diego in 2003. Officials said that the Thomas Fire barreled through much of Ventura County before spreading into Santa Barbara County, fueled by warm, dry winds. The fire burned hundreds of homes and prompted mass evacuations. However, this week, officials said that the fire is now 65% contained. In recent days, conditions have improved, with cooler, more humid winds lessening the threat to homes and other buildings. In the month of December, the Thomas Fire was just one of a series of wildfires that burned in Southern California, though it was the largest. In October, a series of fires in wine country in Northern California burned more than 10,000 homes, killing more than 40 people and prompting 106,000 people to evacuate. On Friday, the milestone set by Thomas Fire reaffirmed 2017 as the most destructive fire season ever in the state. The wildfires, including the Thomas Fire, have been fueled by dry conditions and intense winds. Even though the Thomas Fire has been large and widespread in its size, it has been less destructive than either the wine country fires or the Cedar Fire, which destroyed 2,820 structures and killed 15 people. Since it started on December 4, the Thomas Fire has claimed just over 1,000 structures. Last week, the San Diego fire engineer Corey Iverson died fighting the blaze. The fire earned its place in history after calming winds and even a bit of rain helped firefighters gain the upper hand. The fire is said to have consumed tens of thousands of acres a day in its first week, but is now nibbling up vegetation at a relatively slow pace, covering 288 acres on Wednesday and 770 on Thursday. On December 4, the Thomas Fire broke out in the foothills above Thomas Aquinas College in Santa Paula. The fire swept into downtown Ventura, fueled by 50 mph winds, burning hundreds of homes that first morning. Over the next 2 weeks, the fire ebbed and flowed with the winds. It swept into the Ojai Valley but spared the resort town. It then moved up the southern Santa Barbara County coast, where firefighters made a stand in the hills above Montecito. The fire only destroyed a few homes despite heavy winds, and officials said hundreds of others were saved. By far, the Thomas Fire is the largest of a series of wildfires in December that destroyed homes in Bel Air, northern San Diego County, and the hills above Sylmar and Lakeview Terrace. According to officials, the powerful Santa Ana winds, coupled with extremely dry conditions and a lack of rain all autumn, set the stage for the firestorm. Captain Brandon Vaccaro of the California City Fire Department said, "The main fire itself will not have any growth. Any growth that we see or is reflected in the acreage will be based on the control burns." He added that firefighters set the speed of the burn using bulldozers, fire engines and hand tools. On Thursday, the improving conditions allowed officials to lift many evacuation orders.